Scoob.
Welcome back to Coming This Summer. JB Martin, Ryan Superbad Sharp. Some more of the Warner Brothers, HBO Max Fallout stuff.
You suck, Warner Brothers. You suck.
We saw today
I wanted the HBCU, bro.
The director announced that they're still scoring the movie
of Scoob 2
because
yeah.
it was paid for and booked, and they have no choice basically but to have these people work because they were paid.
already worked. Yeah, they're
So
already commissioned.
They are scoring a movie that we're never going to get to see.
Soundtrack will come out, I think.
You think?
Yeah, they usually. No, I
just
don't
don't understand.
This has never happened before.
We just wanted to bitch a little because it's like, release the movie.
I don't think this has ever happened before.
Like, we still have to finish the movie that they're not going to let us release.
Right.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Right. No, I'm taking your money, and I'm not going to fucking finish the score. Because
Like you asked a question off camera about like tax write-offs and how can you do that. This is worse to me because like you're hearing reports of not only are we canceling the movie and writing off, but we still have stuff paid for that we're still
I'm
doing
not saying
on the
like
movie.
how can you do that, but is the IRS going to be
Like, how is that okay?
how are they not going to be like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, no.
The practices
No, you can't write it
in our
off.
country are
You can't write off $90 million because you didn't want the movie to come out. Fuck you.
gotta,
Fuck you. No.
in
No.
kids movies
Oh my God.
that are budgeted at $40 million aren't going to lose money. That
No.
Scoob movie would not have
No.
lost money.
People would have gone to see a Scooby-Doo
Even if it was an HBO Max
movie.
only
It was supposed to be a
thing.
Christmas movie.
It was like Holiday Hunt or whatever.
Scooby-Doo Christmas.
They released that at Halloween and it plays through all the
What
way
the
to the end of the
fuck,
year.
dude. Scooby-Doo Christmas.
Like, hey, I got an idea. Let's start another universe. You know that DC stuff we can't get straight? Let's do it with Hanna-Barbera,
Yeah.
right? We're going to kick that all off.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to jam like 9 properties
Yeah.
into a Scoob movie, and then we're going to cancel everything after.
Oh. That's not smart. That's so stupid.
Just release
bro.
the movie.
Yeah.
My kids, I thought the movie itself was okay, the Scoob movie. I thought
The
the world
animation's
building was
good.
better
Yeah,
than the
world building's
Scoob
good.
stuff
Yep.
was. My kids loved it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it 30 effing times.
Because it's all your fucking favorite Hanna-Barbera.
And it was during the pandemic, and it was like,
I'll never get my Snorks movie now. Okay? Ever.
I want a Tracy Morgan Captain Caveman
yeah,
movie.
dude. Right?
Are you kidding me?
Right?
I'm gonna never get him again.
Yeah. So stupid. Yeah. Yeah. No, that movie had promise.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't. It
wasn't great,
like, good.
But if you're
no,
counting it
but
as like a starting point for like the Hanna-Barbera Cinematic Universe, the HBCU, isn't that a bank? I think it's a
it's
bank.
pretty fucking good. You
The
started off with Scoob. Scoob's your Iron Man. Hanna-Barbera. I'm looking at you, Hannah.
They should spin it off now. you know?
Hanna-Barbera needs to be the Kevin Feige of Warner Brothers.
I just can't believe that if you're competing as a streaming service and Discovery wants to be like the Netflix and the Disney Plus,
How do you not put
you not
that
have kids
on?
stuff?
How do you not?
how do you not have like big,
Well, how do you cancel it
Swinging-
all together? You know? What the fuck?
they've already said they don't want it, they're not focused on kid stuff right now. It's like, yeah, but your movie's done. But your movies, they're today, right now, because it's August, they're
Well, it's
doing
not
the
that
score
people are still working.
because the movie's supposed to come out in 2 months because they're finishing the score because the movie's done minus the score, which is the last thing they do. So the movie's done. It's going to be scored. But you know the director's not going to not put the score with the movie, and they're not going to edit that together. So there's going to be a literal 100% done version of the movie sitting in a Warner Brothers warehouse somewhere for eternity, and we'll never get
We're
to
gonna
see
shelf it. Just gonna throw it on a shelf somewhere.
You could release that for $5 at Five Below and still make your money back. Like, I don't I'm trying
put
to
it in
understand.
the bargain bin, and people would think it's from 2009, and somebody would buy it for their fucking kid to have an afternoon watching.
Release it digitally on
Yeah.
Xbox and the PlayStation Store for $5.
somewhere.
I don't
Release
understand.
it. Release it exclusively on urinal bathrooms, TV screens.
Gas stations.
You'll make
Yeah.
money anywhere.
Anything.
Anywhere.
I will give you
But yeah,
$5.
Put Scoob 2 on the screens that play ads when you fill your gas tank. You'll make your
You get-
fucking money
You
back.
get up and it's like, how much of the movie have you seen? You're like 5 minutes. It's like continuing from there, and you pump the gas, and you're like
Yeah.
into the that's what Quibi should have done.
I'd get it done, and I'd watch Scoob in like a solid month. I'd get that whole movie done, bro. I'd be like, I'm gonna only put $10 in this time.
And you got to feel for the director, though. Imagine like me and you on one of our projects. We have it financed, right? It's financed. We work. We shoot the whole thing. We've edited the movie. The last thing we're doing is me and you were sitting there working on the score, and you get ring, 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 ring. It
Hello?
ain't coming out.
Being it says Warner Brothers, what do you think they're gonna say?
Unless it's for letting us know everything's on point because the movie comes out in 2 months. They're probably just making sure the score's getting done this week.
You know how I'm like a ticking time bomb, right? Yeah, well, we just thought $90 million was enough to where we could say it's not getting made. They'd be like,
Batgirl
hello, Ryan?
and Scoob together was
Hello?
$130 million. $130 million.
So Warner Brothers, next time you're just gonna piss it
Just
away,
give it to me,
or like feed a country,
right?
just like do a nice thing instead of go tell some kid in a third world country like, hey, sorry you can't have like meals ever,
right.
because this company just wasted $130 million.
I'll give you an example of what
on
they
a
could
Scooby
do.
Doo and Batman
Right?
movie.
The losing teams of like the Super Bowl and the World Series and like the World Cup. They are because they print the shirts for each team,
Right,
because
right.
that you can't like make them in an hour, or 10 minutes and get them all out to the
Mhm.
players. They always ship the losing shirts off to like Africa and these countries that need clothes.
There you go.
Just release the movie digitally and go dump it over people that don't have any movies, right? I mean, that's still better. Donate some never released in America, and it can be bootlegged over here, and it would become like a, I don't know. I think
No,
the executives at
yeah.
Warner are the stupidest people in existence.
You almost have to put it out somewhere. Yeah. And I can't believe they're like no streaming service.
Nothing.
No.
And they have to. They're scoring the movie today.
Yeah, what happened? You put all your almost biggest properties in 2020 you put on streaming services because you didn't want people
Now
to
they
go
got a
into
new
theaters.
CEO. He didn't like that.
David Zaslav or whatever his name is.
Zaslav.
He's like, people need to go back to the theaters and yeah.
Let's see. Warner Brothers has now destroyed the DC, destroyed Hanna-Barbera. Christopher Nolan refuses to work with them. You know what I mean? Like, how many more bridges you guys got left to burn?
Harry Potter, they're not doing so hot.
Yeah, that's on the way down. You
The
know,
Matrix, they tried.
Amazon snaked the Lord of the Ring rights away.
There you go.
So
Yep.
they got nothing.
No,
What do they got
nothing. Literally, I don't think they have anything.
besides DC, which they can't do? Right.
DC should be as big as Marvel right now.
Oh, it's probably bigger. if
should
I'm being
be
real.
probably bigger.
Probably bigger.
Because Batman and Superman are way more recognizable than
They were more
Spider-Man.
recognizable than Iron Man and
Right,
those kind of. Spider-Man was the
right.
only one that Marvel had that's
like the
as
X-Men
big of
were
a
big.
puncher.
Yeah.
Right, but as far as sales go, Spider-Man
yeah,
was
always.
at one point the number one of all time.
Yep.
That's the only one that could rival Batman and Superman.
But it was always like Spider-Man, Batman,
X-Men.
Superman, or
X-Men was the second
X-Men.
second
Well,
for
like-
Marvel.
Wolverine.
Right.
Yeah, X-Men. Right.
But yeah, no, DC should be 10 miles ahead.
yeah,
They should be.
because they started at the same
The
time.
show goes to show you right there. You got to listen to
This is
people.
a part two of.
It is part 2.
So
of
last
that.
time we didn't get to. They also have the CD,
CW,
CW
it's just bad, man.
universe happening. You know, along
Which
with
they
their animated
announced
movies.
that they are ending that partnership, and they're probably going to get rid of the CW. Because the CW is
They
a
have to end that
collab
universe.
of
They have
Warner
to.
Brothers
They have to make a finale for
Paramount.
that CW DC universe because it's been so strong. Like
They won't.
but it has to.
Well,
if
they'll
it
make it
hasn't
and they won't
opened-
release it.
Season 9 of The Flash just got announced as the last season of The Flash.
They'll all come together. I don't know. You showed me some of the special effects on that Flash show, and I was.
That's from the later seasons. In season 1,
So the latest
it
season
looks
will be the worst.
amazing. Yeah, like season 1 and 2 is like fucking.
I'm-
The CGI is like some of the best. Like
I get
Yeah.
so mad that like we're trying to get stuff filmed and
they
catch a
do
break
some things right.
ourselves,
I know.
and you got
and
just pissing away
Mhm.
$130 million.
hire us. You don't want anybody. You can't find anybody to make DC fucking movies for you. They can figure it out. Here you go. Make a Batman movie, right? Robert Pattinson Batman movie. Okay. Now make a Superman movie in that world. Okay. Dope. Now we got Batman and Superman in those worlds, right?
It's too confusing me. Blow it up and start again.
Wait. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah. Okay, and then in the movie where Batman and Superman fight an executive, put Doomsday and Wonder Woman and Flash and Aquaman and all those in their first movie where they
No,
see each
they
other. No.
gotta-
Whoa. Slow down. And then they tried, and they're like, well, we got to do Wonder Woman's and Aquaman's and the Flash movie that was supposed to come out 5 years ago and still hasn't.
Can we
so.
Can we start a Twitter trend where it's like release the Scoop cut?
Release the Scoop cut. Yeah.
Release the Scoop sequel.
Release the Scooby cut.
Come on.
I want
like,
yeah.
subscribe. I'm so over it.
I'm exhausted. Scoob.
Let me go run Warner Brothers. I promise you I'll do it better.
Warner Beans. You have it's because you
What?
have the actual fucking Animaniacs over there running everything.
They do a
know?
better job.
Yeah, right. I know. Can't have cartoon characters running their fucking studio.
Well, don't even get me started how they've ruined Tiny Toon Adventures coming back and how they've decided to make Babs and Buster brother and sister. That makes no sense. It makes the prequel series to that extremely uncomfortable. Like, how come they're always like hot for each other and he's kissing on her?
Put in a record scratch.
Yeah, that just. This isn't even a reboot. They said this is like
Wait a minute.
continuation.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Yeah, no. Warner Brothers, you suck. You shouldn't be a company.
No,
Just sell to Disney, man.
you've leaped past Sony.
If they sell to Disney, then we can get Justice League versus Avengers movies. You know what I mean? And those would be
Actually, that'd be pretty cool.
right.
Well, that'll happen eventually.
When did they
There was a satire piece written like 5-10 years ago, like how Disney will eventually
see
take over
Robert
the world and
Pattinson,
kill us all.
Batman, and
That's
versus Tom Holland, Spider-Man? That'd be fucking awesome. But they're too
It'll
stupid.
happen though. They keep losing money.
Warner Brothers, fuck you. You watching Warner
You're
Brothers?
welcome. We're done.
I know. I see you, Warner Brothers. I'm watching. But welcome back. Coming this summer, they're making a Puckman live action movie. Thoughts?
Puckman.
What do you
Isn't that
think?
that game that they changed to Pac-Man in America?
Cut.
They cut. So I guess they just announced today that they're making a live
Pac-Man?
action Pac-Man
Live action,
movie.
please.
Live action.
Please. Frank, you just jab words together.
I get a CGI movie.
Yeah.
I get a big budget. I mean, I don't, but I do. You know, because it's a brand, it's an IP, and we're
It
running
probably
out
will
of
be
ideas.
a CGI movie because like live action is not live action.
No,
When
what it'll
people
be
say
is
live action.
it'll be like Sonic live action.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like a buddy movie.
okay.
Or there'll be a CGI
Starring James Marsden.
ball, a yellow ball
You
with
said
eyes.
Sonic, and I had this thought
Oh,
the
it's
other
gotta
day.
be James Marsden.
Sega is creating a cinematic universe better than Sony and DC currently right now. We'll get back to Pac-Man now. Thank you. But can you
Nice.
fucking believe that, dude?
Do you have Sega talk to Bandai Namco and say like we're gonna put you in the Sonic verse and
Pac-Man versus Sonic. Pac-Man v Sonic. It's like